Hey everybody, Cam here. Today is Thursday, July 17th, 2014, and I'm in Voyageurs National Park, and I'm camped on Rusty Island. I want to touch on two issues just briefly here. One being the water level in the park, and the other being the bugs. So first I'll touch on the water issue a little bit. As many of you know, 2014 here has been the year of the floods in Voyageurs National Park. With many of the campsites being closed and just record high water levels. But things are finally starting to recede. I guess that they're saying like 4 inches a week or something like that, they're saying right now. So that's really good, and it's mid-July. So if you're planning a trip to come up here sometime this summer, you can kind of use that as a rule of thumb, what it'll be by the time you get here. So the climate summary for today is sunny and clear blue, so things are going to dry out a little bit. The local weather synopsis is calling for more of the same for the next week, so it looks like I kind of lucked out with the weather this year. So it's supposed to be a little hot and humid, but that's all right. That beats rain and wind and cold. So, but anyway, back to the water level. For those of you that know this campsite, you know that this beach is usually much bigger than this. Usually goes about another 4 feet into the water there. But right now it's like, the water level is way up here. There's that stump. For those of you that recognize that, water is usually, down here, and you got all this beach. But like I said, it's up about 4 feet on the shore here. I was able to do a little bit of research here, and I saw that at one point back in May and June, this whole area here was underwater. And I could show you on the tree level, or on the trees here, where the water level was. This is kind of the high point here of the little landmass. You can see that water line there. And that's about a foot above the soil. So that kind of tells you that this whole area between that part of the lake and this part of the lake, that this whole area here was underwater. I'll show you a different spot over here. And there's a little better. You can see it's about a foot above the soil. So once again, there's the beach over there and the stairs back up over there. So at one point, this whole area was underwater. I've never seen it like that. That must be pretty crazy. So they had record snows last winter, and then a record rainfall this spring. Just tons and tons and tons of rain. So that's what obviously caused all this. So, but anyway, things are drying out now, and things are getting better. So the other issue, the bugs. I was up here a little more than a week ago with a friend of mine, and the bugs were, the biting flies were pretty bad. And the mosquitoes were bad too. Since then, I've come back up here on another trip, and we had a 41-degree morning the other morning. It was really cold, and it wiped out much of the black flies. The house flies with needles. So it wiped out most of those. So the issue now remains the mosquitoes. But if you get the bug dope with 25% DEET or more, that seems to do a really good job. So I love that stuff. So the horseflies, as compared to last year, 2013, are non-existent. It's the deer flies, especially when you go swimming. They tend to be, they like to land on you, get a drink of water or whatever, and then bite you. But it's the deer flies and the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are pretty bad. But like I said, the bug dope works really good, and the biting flies have been pretty much wiped out. So anyway, that's pretty much the bug scenario and the water issue here at Voyageurs National Park. Like I said, the water level is going down, so that's a great improvement over the way things have been. So, and the bugs have gotten a little bit better. So, all right, I wish you great adventures here in Voyageurs National Park, and thanks for watching.